Hey, it's Brianna Javon. Hey, it's Brianna Javon with Real Talk with Bree. Hey, ladies and gents, this is Brianna Javon again with Real Talk with Bree. If you grew up in a Baptist church like me, you'll probably get this reference. If not, it's okay. Um, in the Baptist church, before the choir would sing to present the pastor, the reverend to come in and start preaching, it would be announcements. So that's what we're going to do right now and just give some announcements before we get started with the segment for Real Talk with Bree. All right, so as far as my first announcement, I had to come on here and first say thank you to everyone who participated and voted for the DFW Awards. My sister and I both made the finalists, and we'll see who will win March 22nd, the DFW Awards. I was texting people, I was putting it on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff, and y'all came through. Like, your girl really made top 4, and I'm super duper excited. It's a true blessing. If I win, greatness. If not, it's still great because I'm just proud to say I haven't even made a year yet into being a podcaster, and I'm already being nominated. So if this is going on within a year, I can just imagine what would happen next year, the year after that, and things of that nature. So this has just been a true blessing. So for family, friends, anybody that I've met or touched and voted for me, whatever the case may be, I just want to say thank you. Every vote did count, and we made it. And so thank you guys so much. And just another shout out to my sister-in-law, because she's the one that actually nominated me. And then from there, we were able to make the final list, the both of us. So shout out to everybody. Just thank you. It's a blessing. Announcement number two. If you guys have not been able to tell, which you should have now, I am going to open an online course. It's going to be a live webinar. So it's going to be YouTube, but it's going to be me actually there helping you guys throughout launching your podcast. So this is more for people who are, for an example, have concepts, have ideas, but don't know where to get started. I know for me, I had the idea, but I didn't know what podcasting really was. I just know I wanted to get into it, right? And so I went to the studio. Shout out to Whip Nation. I love y'all. I went to the studio. They helped me, and it was just a great experience, right? And so after that, as you guys know, I received some equipment due to a contest. I was blessed with it. I learned it, and this season I'm solely producing my own podcast show. And so everything that I was able to learn, I want to be able to give back to you guys. And so that's the reason why I am going to help people start a podcast. I don't want to be the one to help you with the topics and things of that nature. That ain't my style. If anything, I'm just going to help you with software and hardware guidance. With that being stated, what we'll probably do is talk about equipment recommendations depending on where you are as far as your budget. This is what we can do, just different levels. From there, we're going to record our first episode. From there, we're going to, because my particular thing is Audacity, we're going to upload it to Audacity. We're going to edit that bad boy. We're going to turn it into an MP3 or MP4, one of them. I just messed up right there, but we're going to export that file, and then from there we're going to choose a hosting site. I'm going to show you what free looks like versus what a plan will look like, depending on what you're looking for. If you want to get paid and monetize later, or if you just want to do it as a hobby right now. We're going to go through all of that good stuff, and so I'm excited. It'll be 6 to 8 weeks. I'm still getting the kinks together, and if you're interested, reach out to me. Social media is always below. Website is always below, and I'll also put out my email so you guys can reach out to me as well. So you'll be seeing a lot of social media things. I already have my first client. Shout out. I have my first client. He loves it. He tells me all the time, thank you, Bree. Such a confident booster, because y'all know I'm like always on 10. I'm super happy and excited for people. And so he's like, thank you so much, Bree. You just like always full of energy, and thank you so much. So I thought about it with him. Since he's my first client, why not give these resources to other people as well? So that's just a little snippet. of what we're going to talk about in the webinar. But moving forward, now we're going to do Real Talk with Bree. So this episode segment, I don't know. Each video is a video, right? I try not to think too hard about Real Talk with Bree. It's just, as you guys know, just to hear my thoughts and opinions on things. You'll see my father come through, my family members, friends. People will just come through and we'll just talk. I mean, I know what I'm talking about, but I really just don't plan it. I get in front of you guys and we make it happen. So today is about self-control. There's a lot of things that I could talk about with self-control, so let's get into it. As you guys know, I do not have a job right now. I am focusing on doing a lot of side hustles just to not just to get by, but to make things happen. I don't want to go back to a 9-to-5. I'm really just enjoying life. Like, I have a lot of things moving right now. As you guys know, I have the podcast. I'm doing Real Talk with Bree. I'm also doing videos to put it on YouTube for the podcast. I'm just trying to do a lot of outlets and avenues. I got clients now. I'm just moving. And so, with that being stated, since I don't have a job, and of course money isn't going to come to you immediately when you become an entrepreneur, right? And so the money that you do have as far as saved up and things of that nature, you have to make sure that you budget. Now, this is where it comes the self-control. I was used to doing my own thing, going out, shopping, buying things, doing what I wanted to do because I knew I was going to get a paycheck the next 2 weeks. And this time around, it's not like that. So certain times I had to tell people, no, I can't make it because, I mean, I don't give them all my business or whatever, but I have to be careful on how I spend my money. I don't want to, pay $50 here and then my cell phone bill is $50 and now I'm going to have to go out a month without having my cell phone. And my cell phone is something that's needed because my business is done on my phone. And so some people would say, oh, you broke and things of that nature. I'll be broke all day because my bills are paid. And that's the misconception. Just because your bills are paid and you can't go out, they look at you as being broke. No, that's taking care of business. I'd rather have my business taken care of versus me being out and looking crazy. And then when y'all come to my house, my lights are off and then y'all gonna laugh at me then. So each way, it's not going to be a good look. And so self-control can be a good thing and a bad thing. Self-control, you may feel like it's an embarrassment, but it's really, really not. Some people don't have self-control. I'd rather be on that side of having self-control because I'm stopping myself from doing something that could be detrimental to me in the future. I hope I said that right. Detrimental, yeah. And so it can really, really damage me in the future. And I'm just being very intentional on how I move and how I groove nowadays. And I don't feel like anything is wrong with that. So I'm just saying to you guys, just be careful. If you're in a situation and you have a budget, stick to that budget. Because some people have goals. Self-control, it just helps you get into a mindset of controlling things that you actually have control of. Self-control just helps you be in a better space, elevate yourself. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's I just wanted to bring that up to you guys because I hear a lot of conversations to where they're like, oh, they're gonna judge me because I can't go out. Stop thinking about what other people may think of you. Stop caring. They're the ones that at the same time they should be having self-control too. There should be no reason why we go out every night. If you're not a promoter, there should not be a reason why we go out every night. We can, cut back. Instead of going to Benihana's, go to a Chinese restaurant right up the street. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have somebody cooking and doing choo-choo trains in front of you every day, every other day, every weekend. No, you can treat yourself. I have to learn how to treat myself too. This is something for y'all as well. If you do something and you can reward yourself. I have been taking this little course and she says once you do something, you put your mind to it and you worked hard at it, there is nothing wrong with rewarding yourself. So there's nothing wrong with rewarding yourself. Certain times, like during the week, I usually don't drink wine during the week. But if I know I did a lot of work and I got a lot of stuff done, guess what? I'm going in that darn refrigerator and I'm pouring myself a glass of wine. Or I'll have me a cake, some ice cream, something, just to make myself feel good. Now, on the opposite end, for self-control, I won't do that every day because I'm not trying to get a pot belly. I already got a little belly now, so I'm trying to keep that, trying to tighten that bad boy up. People be like, oh, Brie ain't got no stomach. Yes, I do. I just camouflage it, right? And so I am just going to end it here. We talked about a lot today as far as the announcements and also Real Talk with Brie. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share to other people, just so they can tune in with me. People say I have great discussions and great topics, right? So let other people hear them. Share the wealth. And so thank you guys again. Also, one last thing. Sister Podcast is Black Love Running Black Businesses. If you don't fit within that particular series, Wildcard Wednesdays is for you. If you want to advertise an upcoming event, if you want to just talk about your services, if you have a promotion, like a Valentine's Day promotion, anything like that, hit me up. We'll have you do the recording. We'll go ahead and set you up, and then that following Wednesday, your episode will come out. And so that's what I've been doing because people have been reaching out to me and wanting to do that. So What's Good Podcast, that's an announcement for that segment, and we are done. Thank you guys so much, and this is Brianna Javon with Real Talk with Brie.